Aqua, I'll handle him.
No. I'm ending this.
But you haven't recovered yet.
Sorry, but you've seen me too weak, too often. Now it's my turn to shine.
I've been waiting a long time for you. Do you know how long it's taken for me to set up this camera? I think I'm going to go insane. If something else goes wrong, I swear to bloop. Anyway, we've got Aqua. So it doesn't seem like too long ago I did a video about them announcing that they were making Aqua and Terra. We already have one part of the Wayfinder trio in the form of Ventus. He came out earlier. I assume that's just because he shares the exact same body and face as Roxas. Now we've got Aqua, and now we're just waiting on Terra to round out the trio. The way mine is positioned in the box is kind of funny. She's leaned forward a little bit like she's ready for trouble. The box is the same thing we've seen for all the other Kingdom Hearts 3 Bring Arts releases. Simple front, Disney, checkerboard pattern on the side, well, I guess chess pattern, whatever. Promotional images on the back. So I'm not going to waste too much time on the packaging since we've seen this a lot already. Actually, is this only the second Kingdom Hearts Bring Arts figure I've unboxed? I think it is. I think the only other one I did was Ventus. I have a lot that I haven't opened yet. We'll get to them in time. Going from the bottom. Man, what can you say about Aqua? One of only like 2 Kingdom Hearts main characters that are female. She's a good character, I like her. Part of that might just be the design, because she looks really cool. As with the rest of them, she comes with a little booklet explaining away everything. A lot of it is self-explanatory, like the hands, the head, but then you get into placing the Keyblade in her hand and you can see that it comes apart. And we saw that in Ventus too. And try to be gentle, because Aqua deserves the utmost care. She's precious flower. Come on out. Not hard to get out at all. She comes with a little plastic piece around her. Just take that off. All right, we've gotten her out of the package and she's just beautiful. She's a little hard to stand up, which is strange because her shoes look enormous. I mean, she's a Kingdom Hearts character. Everyone has shoes there the size of Texas, so... But they don't really want to hold her up in this case. But that's okay. It's Aqua. I adore her design. Just everything from the placement of the wavy bits of fabric to the color scheme, the blue of her hair, the purples and pinks throughout, the punch of the black leggings and bodysuit. Beautiful. Very nicely done face. It's difficult to get detail and paint applications that small, but they did it. And her hair sculpt too. The hair feels soft and pliable, so it gives it a little more realism. I guess realism is a strange word because it's obviously an animated character, but man, it looks so good. On her clothing, we have sections of this metallic paint, like on these, what would you call these? Shoulder pauldrons? No? Elbow pauldrons? Elbow armor? What is this? It doesn't matter. It looks good. We've got some metallic detail on her symbol here and some more on her shoes. And her shoes have always kind of fascinated me. It really looks like she could literally kill someone with these. All it would take is a swift kick to the neck. I mean, Aqua would do it. You mess with her friends. Everything looks great, sculpting, paint application, and that's something I expect from Bring Arts because these are pretty expensive action figures. And even her just standing there without any of her accessories, not being in any kind of pose or anything, it's a very attractive figure. Not like that. I mean, kind of like that. But also, she just looks cool. She looks a little imposing. She just looks interesting. And that's, again, part of the reason why I really love her design. I mean, a lot of it makes no sense. What even are these things? But it's Kingdom Hearts. The whole thing doesn't make sense. But God, I love it. Articulation is going to be pretty much more or less what we saw in the other Kingdom Hearts Bring Arts figures. Her head does not want to tilt back because of her hair. It will a little bit, but her hair just wants to spring her head back into place. She can't look down much either. Fine on side to side. Not much tilt at all. Oh, what? Did you see that? She just got bisected. It's like a Black Dahlia kind of thing going on. There we go. I hope that doesn't happen again, but maybe it will. The shoulders have drop down, flex up for extra posability. So if you have the shoulder up, you're not going to get the arm to be able to arc out very far, but drop it down, and there you go. It's also got a swivel, bend and swivel on the elbow. This piece of armor right here is loose and rubbery, so it's not going to get in the way of when you pose this forearm piece. And of course, standard hand movement. That feels really loose. Hopefully that won't be a problem. Not much crunch in the chest. Tiny, tiny, tiny bit of swivel in the chest. Can bend over about that much. Arc back about... Ooh, she arcs back a good amount. That'd be good for falling poses. You know everyone in Kingdom Hearts is always falling all the time, so... Whoa. Leg goes out almost to flat 90. Goes back far. Oh wow. Man, her foot is like the size of her head. I have wanted an Aqua for so long. I'm so glad to finally have one. Man, just can't wait till Tara gets here to round out the whole trio. So, accessories. She comes with 2 alternate faces. One happy, smiling. It's that standard Aqua, I'm happy but I can't look too happy because that's unprofessional face. And then this eyes closed, sleeping, concentrating, whatever face. Another thing Kingdom Hearts characters like to do, sleep. They go around with their eyes closed more than they're open, I think. She comes with a set of alternate hands. As with the other Bring Arts figures, they come on this really nice rack, less chance of losing. And she comes with Master Ericus's Keyblade. I actually would have preferred her to have her original Keyblade. It really just fits her aesthetic more, but this is the one that she had in Kingdom Hearts 3, so that fits. And to give her Keyblade, you pop out one of her... Whoa! The whole joint went with it. Is that supposed to happen? An interesting look into the vortex of Aqua's arm. So we'll just put this in there. Very small joints, so be careful. And actually this might be better, because this way we can do this. So the Keyblades, if you watched the Ventus video, you know that these come apart like that. Whoa. And you slide the hand through the handle. Put this back. And she's ready for blading. Not that kind of blading. I bet she could rollerblade. Remove the head and the ball joint will come with it. And the other heads have their own joint. And you just pop that in. She's sleepwalking or something, I don't know. And the Keyblade is very well done too. Great reproduction on these hard edges. A little bit of bronze detail on this handle. The keychain itself is a molded piece. I think the only Keyblade we've seen that has a real chain is the one that came with Riku. And like the rest of the Bring Arts Kingdom Hearts line, we have a stand that she comes with, which is great because she does not want to stand up on her own. So they're all like this, shaped like the heart insignia. And it comes with 2 claws, one a little bit smaller, one a little bit wider. Let's punch that in. And these have screws so you can tighten them or loosen them or whatever. Whatever your heart desires. My heart desired an Aqua action figure, and now I've got it. I really don't like having to use stands because they take up so much room. This one's not too bad, but the heart shape does make it a little bit larger than it needs to be. So here she is with Ventus, and the proportions might seem a little strange, but they are right. He's shorter than her, as he should be, because he's younger. It's really just difficult to tell because he's wearing such baggy clothes and she's so thin and svelte. I was worried that he would be taller than her, but he's not, which is good because he's still a kid and she's an adult. I don't think we really know how old any of these people are. That's the thing about Kingdom Hearts. Do we know how old Aqua and Terra are? I don't think so. We thought we knew how old Ventus was. We thought he was like 15 or something. Turns out he's like 1 billion years old. Why? How? No one knows. He comes from the past. I don't know. It's all a thing. This seems like a really short review, but really that's all I've got for Aqua. She's just, I know I keep saying this, but she's beautiful. Just a great design translated into a great action figure. One thing you have to be careful of is that her joints do really like to pop loose. That hasn't been a problem for me because they pop back in just as easily. Did I forget to talk about her crazy toe joint? Look at that. Also, that's sharp. Yeah, so I still have some to open. I still have the Sea Salt trio that I haven't opened yet. I think I have a Halloween Town Sora. And then of course I've got Terra on pre-order along with the new versions of Sora and Riku. I also might have a Kairi too. I don't know why I have a Kairi. I guess just to round out the rest of the collection. I really don't like her. I like her design in Kingdom Hearts 3, but that's about it. Kingdom Hearts has been around since I was in like elementary school and she still hasn't had any character development, but that's a rant for another day. So I think that's about it for this one. Y'all can be honest. Is Aqua your waifu? It's okay if she is. This is a strictly no judgment channel. We try to be nice to one another here. It doesn't always work out that way, but we try. Alright, so I'll see you guys on the next one.